Hello everyone, my name is Vinod Dabi. Here I am going to show a small PowerPoint presentation on differential aptitude test. The differential aptitude test is a psychological test used to measure the aptitude of the participants or the subject. Authors of the test are George K. Bennett, Harold G. Seashore, Alexander G. Weissman. The test was first developed in 1947 and later revised. Also, the computerized version of the test was also developed. What is aptitude? Aptitude is the natural ability of the individual to acquire a particular set of knowledge or skills. According to Maidment and Webster's Collegiate Dictionary, aptitude is an inclination or natural ability, a capacity for learning, and general susceptibility. According to American Psychiatric Association Dictionary, the ability to acquire competence or skill through training is aptitude. Why to measure the aptitude? As aptitude is the inherent ability to acquire the knowledge and information, measuring the aptitude can help in the prediction of the future. The aptitude tests are basically exams used to determine the individual's skill set or possibility to succeed in a particular activity. It helps the student to understand the area of interest and choose the field which is best suited to them and the skills and providing a better clarity of their career. About the test, the differential aptitude test is a standardized paper pencil test used to measure the ability to learn and succeed in a selected area for the population from grade 8 to 12 for the purpose of the educational and vocational guidance. The original forms of DAT was first developed in 1947, which consisted of only three domains, and later in the revision of 1972, five other new domains were added. In 1962, the test was revised for making the administration of the test easier. About the test, the authors are already mentioned, and the year of revision are 1947 when the original test was developed, and three domains were at that time present in the test. 1962 revised to make the test easier for administration, and 1972 revised five new domains were added. Scoring, hand scoring, and machine scoring was done as the computerized version of the test was developed later. Time taken for the administration of the test is 3 to 3.5 hours for the whole battery. It's called battery because the several subtests or subscales are present in the test. That is 8 subtests measuring the different domains. It is a performance measuring assessment with a paper pencil mode of administration as mentioned earlier. These are the specifications of the differential aptitude test. The differential aptitude test of the battery measuring the domains are: first is the verbal reasoning, second is numerical ability, third is abstract reasoning, perceptual speed and accuracy, mechanical reasoning, space relations, and lastly, language usage. Age range for administration is 6 to 12, that is grade 8, 8th grade, and 13 years among the adolescents. After thorough review and revising, the test content was deemed to be appropriate considering the purposes of the differential aptitude test. It was done in 19. Domains measured. The domains measured are verbal reasoning. The verbal reasoning is the ability of the individual to reason with the words and potential to understand and interpret the verbal information and get a meaningful output of it. Numerical reasoning. The numerical reasoning, as mentioned before, verbal reasoning. The numerical reasoning is ability to deal with the quantitative measures, and deal effectively with the numbers and equation and put out the reasonable information out of the information presented to the subject. Abstract reasoning, it is non-verbal and non-numerical reasoning ability to deal with the shapes and geometric figures. Perceptual speed and accuracy, it is the ability to marks to be important in technical work. It measures the ability to compare and mark the written list quickly and accurately. Mechanical reasoning is the basic understanding of the machines and tools. Face relations. Face relation is the visual representation ability or imagery of the person to imagine a three-dimensional object from a two-dimensional pattern and mentally demonstrate how one object will look if rotated in a space. This ability is useful in subjects as arts, designing, and graphics. Language usage. This is the most important skill set used in different areas of education. It is the ability to detect grammar and language errors in the information provided. Each domain measures different abilities of the individual, considering different questions and having different statements for each different domains, shapes and figures and statements, helping in measuring the aptitude of the participants as per the role of the test, which is the purpose of the test. Scoring, Steinine and percentile are the two forms of scoring done in differential aptitude test. The Steinine is the short form for standard 9. The scoring ranges from 0 to 9 and the subject scoring from 4 to 7 is considered to be average. The, the percentile is basically how many number of participants are falling in a particular raw score or between a particular raw score. That, for example, in Stenine 9, that is the 9% above 97 percentage of the population is ranging. Means out of 100, 97 people are falling in the score of 9. Then reliability. The split half reliability method was used to describe the reliability of differential aptitude test. The coefficients were corrected by the Spearman-Brown formula, and the reliability was formulated to be 0.87 to 0.94 for boys and 0.80 to 0.94 for girls. Numerical speed and accuracy are by design highly speeded. For this test only, the alternate form of reliability coefficients was computed. The values were 0.79 to 0.89 for boys and 0.90 to 0.93 for girls. The validity. The validity was designed for a particular application in counseling, placement and selection procedures. The test was measured on the basis of coefficient between DAT and grades to show satisfactory predictive validity. The norms. Over 100 school systems from all the major geographic areas contributed to the normative sampling. The total number of students included in the present form is over 47,000. All the scores have been converted to 23 designated percentile values. The percentile and the Stenine scores on each of the subtests are different. Separate norms for boys and girls are made for this test, and separate norms according to the grades are also available. So that's all about the differential aptitude test, which is used for measuring the aptitude of the participant. Thank you.